Sounds great. Really appreciate everybody being here. It was a pretty good year for Clemson athletics all the way around. Starting in the fall with some great stuff out of our football program, our 2 soccer programs. Volleyball's kind of moving into a good spot under Michaela, and this winter, certainly the run by our men's basketball team into the Sweet 16 was incredibly important. Into the spring, our tennis programs were vagabonds as we move forward with their facility, and the women did make the NCAA tournament. Golf teams were both just outstanding this spring. Men losing the ACC by 1 stroke, but making it to the NCAA finals, and certainly the baseball team did an incredible job, winning 47 games, having just an outstanding game in the ACC tournament against Florida State, which was really one of the better baseball games I'd seen during the course of the year. We ended up on the wrong end of that one, but it was still a really, really great game. So all in all, I thought that there was a lot of progress within our sports on the field. So with that, I'll be happy to answer any questions anyone has.
Dan, is there a timetable on Brownell's contract being?
Yeah, we're we're very nearly done. I was going to say we're at the 5-yard line, but he's a basketball coach, so I was searching for a basketball analogy, but no, we're very, very close to having that done and being then prepared to take to our board of trustees for their ratification and approval.
A year ago, there was a lot of public pressure on Coach Brownell. He said that he never really felt that pressure when he talked with you. How much vindication did you feel just from the success of the basketball program this year and the decision that you made to stick with Brownell?
I don't know that I'd put it in the vindication category, because I felt so strongly that the bones of the basketball program, led by Coach Brownell, were so strong. And I look at part of our job, whether it's Graham's or Joe's or anyone here in the athletic administration, our job is to give our coaches and our student athletes the resources that they need to be successful. And then we evaluate that. And in my conversations with Coach Brownell, there were a few things that we thought we should be able to do to help him become more successful. And I think we did those things, and not only from the facility perspective, which we had done a year before that, but just some key personnel that needed to be added in to help create a greater communication and camaraderie. And I also don't think that we should leave out the fact that they had gone on a foreign tour in August, and I think that really has helped in many cases create a real positive chemistry within the program.
Is there a specific reason why it's taken so much longer this year than last year with this extension?
We didn't do an extension last year.
Or in April last year, you guys renewed him or something?
No, I don't know that there's any reason why it's taken longer. I think it was just, he was after the basketball season, there was a little downtime for him. Then there was some recruiting, there were some personnel things that they needed to do from a player perspective, and bringing in the couple of transfers that they had worked on. So that was really taking up a whole lot of time. But there was never felt to be any real issue in waiting until the time that we have in front of us now, the July Board of Trustees meeting.
Dan, how is the search for a replacement for your new SID going, and is that getting close?
It is. We are at the goal line on that one, and I think that in the next few days we'll be able to tie everything up. We're just working through some HR process right now, so it would be premature for me to talk about that today. But you'll get something, I think, in the coming days associated with that. And I do want to say that from a process perspective, Coach Sweeney has been involved. He's been great. I mean, this is going to be day-to-day contact with him and the entire football program. So just as we're doing right now a parallel search in women's basketball for a sports information contact, Amanda is very involved in that. These are folks that work day-to-day with coaches. So while they need to work with our entire communication staff and our entire administration, they need to be able to have a good relationship with our head coaches as well. So both Amanda and Dabo have been both very involved in their individual searches, and we're getting down to the end in both of those.